we're going to start with our star. So first, you take your star by the pinky width above the pocket, lined up on the seam, and you push it through. Like so. Then, take your gamut, this little thing here, and you use it on the other side to cover the point. Next, we're going to put on our name tag. Now we're going to take our name tag. You're going to take the middle letter, in this case it's the C, line it up just above the button seam, and with the middle of the letter right there on the seam, you're going to line it up and push through. Like so. Now on your uniform you have a name tag. To keep it from poking through, you're going to cover it again with gamuts on both sides. Now you have a name tag, and then button your button. Alright. I'll be showing you how to put on your ranks, since most of you guys, your first rank will be private. I'm going to use private ranks. So you're going to take the rank. Notice how it has a thicker part at the bottom, and it's slimmer at the top. Just like your flap here. It's thinner, and it gets thicker at the bottom. You're going to take your button, unbutton it, and slip it on with the wider part going first. As so. Then you're going to button it back up. Same for the other side. Put it on, wider part first, and then you're going to put the button on. Alright, so you're going to take your gray shirt and tuck it into your pants, like so. Okay, so what you want is you want this line, this seam line here, and this seam line here to match. So you're going to line those, and now we're going to put our belt buckle on our belt. You're going to take this gold piece, slide it through here until it covers this little hole. Then you're going to take these little two things on the side, pull them down, and that'll tighten it into place. Alright, so now you have your belt. You're going to put it on. So you want your belt, this little rounded part right here, to align with your gig line. So what you're going to do is you want to align the belt like this. You're going to loop going this way, making sure to get every loop. Okay. Then you're going to take this piece here and go right through there where you see the little teeth. You're going to go right through there and pull through, looping back around through the loops until your belt is tight. Once your belt is tightened, you're going to take this and close it. You're going to make sure that your gig line is still aligned between your shirt, your pants, and your belt.
Alright, so the first thing to do on a Class A uniform is that you might be missing this button. This button are on all the little pockets right here, so I'll just teach you how to put it on. So you just put it on through with the eagle going straight out. And then with this little clip, you'll get one of these in supply room. You just clip it through. And that's how it's on. And then next, your name tag. For me,
Wait, there's a really bad glare.
oh, damn.
Let me just kind of fuck it up.
So you see, that eagle, it should be straight, like straight up and everything. For the name tag, it's for in my case, the E is the middle letter, ARTE, that's 4, AGAE is the middle one. So that middle one should be centered to this button. You should be a little bit off the top of the seam, and then you push through. That is, if anything, you can just fix it little by little to get it perfect. Then after, you put little gamuts on the little things where you don't poke yourself later on, afraid it doesn't fall out either. That's how you do the name tag and that. Next, we'll be doing the star. The star is a pinky from the seam. There's no seam for this one right here as for the class B. So the way to align it is to the middle letter. On that E, go up, straight up, on top of the pinky, through your jacket. And then through the back, you just put the gamut through, just like I showed you for the name tag. And then you just fix it to where it's straightly aligned like that. Next, we'll be showing you the Cadet of the Month arc, or any arc in general if you don't get this one. How you do it, you center it with these sides, center it to these two seams right here, and in the middle. So you try, just keep it through like that. Then after you're done, you just poke it through. Poke it through all the way through, and then you put the gamuts in. I can't really show you how to put on the gamuts on this. It's a little hard, but like you'll get it. All right, so now we're gonna be doing the torches. So when you put on the torches, you want the bottom of the torch of knowledge pointing straight to your top button right here. This really big top button. You'll be centering it, and then you want this basically a little cheat is this little torch will be going through this little hoop right here, this little pointing, and it'll point straight to this. You put it half an inch away from both these edges, and then just poke it through. It's a little tough because this is pretty thick, but you'll get it eventually. We just push it through, and then put the gamuts in. Then now you do the same to the other side. Same thing, you use a little cheat, push it through, and then you put the two gamuts like this. So both of these should be pointing straight to this middle button right here. Alright, next we'll be doing the private ranks. Since most of you guys will be privates, we're using private ranks to show you guys. As you can see, it's in the middle, centered from both sides right here, and then from the button to the bottom. So you just put it right here, measure it as this, so you can see the little point. You can go here, down to about where the middle is, and then just push it in. Oops. Oof. Alright. And you just put the gamuts through. So that's that. And then next, we're putting on the ribbons. When you guys start off, you guys will only be using one. But it's the same thing, same concept. You just put it on the left pocket. You just put it on the seam, on this seam right here on top. You just poke it through. If you need to adjust it, as you can see right here, this is a little bit too high. You just take it off and adjust it little by little until you get it right. That's fine. So now you put the gamuts through on this side and on this side, where it won't fall out. And that's how you put on the ribbons as well. Alright, so as you can see, I have the regulation tie for JROTC, in case you don't know. So it's on and everything. The gig line, my gig line is good, straight. This little curve is on the right side for you males. And then, so now the Class A jacket. You guys already learned how to put on everything. We're using private rings just to illustrate how your guys' rings, how you guys are going to put it on. So the first thing you want to do is when you put it on is either put it on like me, go on top and then fix how it is on my body. So it's like it's straight, it's on. All I need to do is put all the buttons on in the right order. You don't want to put it the first button on third button, seam and all the stuff. So all that it's on. Every time you put it on, you want to make sure all the eagles right here are straight, and then that's how you put it on. Always make sure also your collar is on right, all the way through, and that's how you put it on.